They throw disabled people off her city. But why would the goddess of the void do that? Well, she has a reason. Her holy city, known as Bayshar, which floats above the void, that is also host to one of the 3 dragon havens, has a space and resource issue. And just because of what I'm about to tell you is in the lore of my mangas does not mean I morally agree with it. But at the heart of this issue, you need to understand that Bayshire is a utopia. It's a cashless society where people do not have to work to survive. You are not required to provide labor to earn your food, to earn that bed, to earn the shelter above your head. The expectation is citizens are allowed to pursue passion. And the rule of thumb is you don't have to work, but you have to be productive. And if you're not, well, you got a problem with the church because Bayshire is run like a theocracy. And Cypher's obligation is to provide the utopia, and the people's obligation is to sustain the utopia. And one of the issues that they can run into is spacing and resources such as food, water. But they're able to manage this through very strict population control methods. Did you know that regardless of what your species is, you have 60 years to live? Once you hit the age of 60, you are basically taken to your funeral, which is at the edge of the town. You get to say your goodbyes. The church does a ritual, and they push you off the edge of the city. And you fall to the void. It is a painless death. It is a peaceful death. But it is a death all the same. They don't care how long the races live. You get 60 years. Like, thankfully for forest elves, these guys would be known as city-born, so they age at the rate of humans. But did you know orcs in this society will never grow up to be an adult? Well, technically, male orcs hit adult age at 60, and women hit that age at 65. So women will never be adults in this society. Do you remember how I said there are exceptions? Well, let's introduce our exception to this rule, dragons. Because of the deal the dragons made with Cypher in 910, dragons weren't just citizens. They were maintainers of the Dragon Haven and Bayshire, because they maintain the infrastructure. Just for an idea of how much landmass they maintain, this is 150 miles. The size of this city could encompass Dallas, San Antonio, Austin, and Houston, but with the population density of New York. There are about 330 million citizens on Bayshire. Dragons still go over the edge, but only when they become ancient. Now you have some idea of the city and what they do. Let's talk about disabled folks. When Cypher was asked at an interview, how does she feel about severely disabled people? This is what she said. If one cannot enjoy a good quality of life, regardless of where they are at life, including the beginning, send them to the void so that they may return to the great